India size and location. India is unique in its physical and diversity. Okay, we have a large variety of religions, races, languages, and creative architectural wonders. Equally diverse is the country's relief, climate, and vegetation. Let us learn about the geographical location and size of our country. Separated from the rest of Asia by the lofty Himalayan mountain range in the north, the Indian subcontinent touches three large water bodies, that is, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, and the Indian Ocean to its south. India is often called a subcontinent because it is a distinct landmass, not just a country. A place is classed as a continent when it is part of a continent, but is considered either geographically or politically as an independent entity, or it is smaller than a continent. Here there is an important question. What is the difference between a continent and a subcontinent? Do you know the difference between a continent and a subcontinent? A continent is a large landmass whose borders are defined by oceans, whereas a subcontinent is a large, relatively a self-contained landmass formed as a subdivision of a continent. Kan soi to angkhan India ram hi north lama Asia ram atangin Himalayan mountain in Minchen Shanga, south lama water bodies lian deu pathum Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea le Indian Ocean te asibokani. India ram hi subcontinent te inan boa atsan chu it has a distinct landmass, it has a distinct features. Okay, tang lambik pian pung tang lambik tiang ka anaya wang kanin subcontinent te inan boa subcontinent hi continent ayin ateshet ani. India comprises high mountains, fertile plains, deserts, plateaus, rivers, and oceans. It is diverse in terms of climate, wildlife, natural vegetation, and other resources. Okay. After a brief introduction of India, let us understand the location of India in the world map. The globe can be divided into the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. What is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere? Do you know the difference between northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere? The northern hemisphere refers to the half of the planet that is north of the equator, while the southern hemisphere is all of the planet south of the equator. Okay. Ne India ram omna chang tur chuanin khovela world map atang khan India hi khoyange omti country chan sak khotangai la kan soi angin globe kha northern hemisphere le southern hemisphere and china northern hemisphere kan ti chuan equator north of the equator marlam zonga kha northern hemisphere ni a chuan equator chimlam zonga kha southern hemisphere chen wani chuan India ram hi northern hemisphere a kan oma chuan Tropic of Cancer hianin India ram hi alai taka atan tlangani. India is located in the northern hemisphere, and the globe is divided into eastern and western hemisphere. Okay, the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of India. A globe has horizontal lines known as latitude and vertical lines known as longitude. These are imaginary lines used to locate any place on the map. Okay, tahan zona poimo latitude le longitude tenge ti ka zona khan omle the ta a latitude kan ti chuan globe a horizontal lines zonga kha latitude ani a vertical lines kha longitude ani chuan latitude le longitude te hi imaginary lines ani a map a mun place chin chian atang khanin an mang thin ani. So we can say that all countries lie between two latitudes and two longitudes. Okay, the latitudinal extent of the mainland is from Kanyakumari at 8 degrees 4 minutes north to Indirakol at 37 degrees 6 minutes north. This means that the southern tips of India lies on 8 degrees 4 minutes north away from the equator. Okay. Each degree is divided into 60 minutes. Each degree is divided into 60 minutes. Okay. So we say that India lies between 8 degrees 4 minutes north. Similarly, the northern tips of India lies on 37 degrees 6 minutes north. When it comes to longitudinal extent, it is from Dwarka in Gujarat at 68 degrees 7 minutes east to Arunachal Pradesh at 97 degrees 24 minutes east. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degrees. Okay. Despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. Indiaram latitudinal extent hi Kanyakumari 8 degrees 4 minutes north atangin Indirakol 37 degrees 6 minutes north ania. Longitudinal extent hi Dwarka Gujarat 68 degrees 7 minutes east atangin Arunachal Pradesh 97 degrees 24 minutes east heng ao ani. To the southeast of the mainland lies the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and to the southwest of the mainland lies the Lakshadweep Islands in the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. Indirakol, which lies in Siachen Glacier, is the northernmost point of India, and the southernmost point of the Indian Union is Indira Point, which lies in the Great Nicobar Islands. Okay. In terms of distance, the latitudinal extent of India from Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south is 3,214 kilometers. India's longitudinal extent from the Rann of Kutch in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east is 2,933 kilometers. Okay. Northernmost point of India Indirakol ni in Siachen Glacier, Jammu and Kashmir state ami ni a chuan southernmost point of India hi Indira Point, Great Nicobar Islands, Andaman and Nicobar Islands ami ani. Indiaram zawzong hi a distance anga chu chuan latitudinal extent Kashmir atanga Kanyakumari in kar zawzong thuizong hi 3,214 kilometer ani a longitudinal extent thuizong Arunachal Pradesh atanga Rann of Kutch atanga Arunachal Pradesh in kar hi 2,933 kilometer thui ani bokani. Politikhan kan homework home assignment duratan hian question pathum kanron da a pakhanna chuan which is the southernmost point of India, which is the southernmost point of India hi in textbook page 114 a in lo zonga. Question number 2 a hian what is the difference between latitude and longitude ti ni a. What is the difference between latitude and longitude? Glossary in lo enang. Chuan question number 3 a hianin describe the significance of geographical location of India. Describe the significance of geographical location of India. Hi page in textbook page 113 le 114 a khan answer a oma chu in lo en bok don ya. In homework hi paper in lo changa in chana kha thla in la nga thala ka kha miron thon don ni chuan in chana in paper kha tibol lovin lo da thachar charanga school lo vele ka hne na in submit le tho don ani.